They gave him 48 hours. The clock is no longer a mere headline. It hums in every corridor of Camp Nou and Stamford Bridge, in agents' phones and in the group chats of fans trying to pass every leak. Barcelona have reportedly drawn a clear line. They will only consider letting their homegrown midfielder go if the fee meets their figure and if the player himself asks to leave. Chelsea, sensing a rare window of opportunity, have quietly put the youngster on the clock, say yes and talks proceed, hesitate and the window slams. That concentrated pressure, that punishing timeline, is what transforms this from a transfer rumour into something that feels decisive, almost fateful. At 22, Fermin Lopez is no abstract prospect. He is a specific blend of technique, intelligence and youth academy identity. He can thread a pass through a packed midfield, find the pocket between lines and exert a calm that feels older than his years. For Barcelona, that skill set is not easily replaced. For Chelsea, it is precisely the immediate creative spark a restless midfield sometimes lacks. But football is never only about ability, it's about timing, opportunity and the quiet contracts between club identity and player ambition. A Canterano leaving Camp Nou carries symbolic weight in a way that a foreign arrival never does. The numbers sharpen the stakes. An asking price near Euros 70 million is not accidental. It is a statement about both value and principle. It signals that Barcelona feel they can either keep shaping the player themselves or, if the price is met and the player insists on a move, cash in on an asset at a top market rate. That money matters beyond one transaction. It affects registration limits, room under salary caps, and the ability to pursue reinforcement. For Chelsea, the calculus is different but clear. By now, solve an immediate need and accept that paying a premium might be part of accelerating a project. But the transaction is also human story. The prospect of England's pace, intensity in the global stage of the Premier League is seductive. It promises visibility, a different tactical education, and often better personal terms. Staying in Barcelona offers continuity, an ingrained relationship with teammates and managers who know the academy's language. For a young player, weighing those options in a 2-day window is heavy. Family advice, agent counsel, promises from coaches, all of that becomes loud, and the simplest human desire to play, to grow, to be secure becomes entangled with market imperatives. There are 3 likely paths, and each reads like a different headline. In the first, Fermin chooses Barcelona. He says no to the move, returns to training and must answer to a squad and a fan base who will wonder if his head was ever elsewhere. In the second, he agrees and Chelsea step in with numbers that meet or approach Barcelona's demands, setting in motion a transfer that reshapes tactical plans in both clubs. In the third, fiat compromises are constructed, an initial fee plus add-ons or a loan with obligation, and both sides pat themselves on the back for a deal that splits principle and pragmatism. Every option comes with consequences. If Barcelona sell, they gain immediate fiscal relief and a clearer route to retool. But the emotional cost of losing another academy star will be felt in the stands and in the dressing room. If Chelsea win the race, they add a creative option who might accelerate their season. If they lose it, they go back to the drawing board, perhaps shifting targets or rethinking strategy. And for Fermin, the choice will be judged not just by the transfer fee, but by the career trajectory that follows. In the coming hours, watch for 3 signals: a formal offer landing at Camp Nou, public or semi-public comments from Fermin or his representatives, and any tactical moves by Barcelona that hint at acceptance of life without him. The transfer market is often loud with speculation, but deadlines have a way of clarifying motives and revealing true intentions. This is more than a negotiation over numbers. It is a compressed drama of loyalty, ambition and finance that will be resolved in the space of 48 hours. So as the clock runs, their question is simple and enormous: will price or principle win the day? In modern football, sometimes one phone call changes everything, and in the next 2 days we will find out whether Fermin Lopez becomes a trophy of negotiation, a retained jewel of Barcelona, or the pivot that lets 2 giants redraw the map of their seasons. React, discuss and watch, because in this window everything feels immediate and nothing is certain.